It's time for the immigration link. Got to say much respect to all the lifers, people who are truly taking care of their health, and of course taking care of their friends and family members. It's time to open up the phone lines. This segment is proudly brought to you by the law offices of Sandra Smith and Associates, doing wonderful. For one solid year, she has been here on Link Up Radio 93.5. The programming has been here for well over 18 solid years, doing wonders for a community that we believe in and love, and that is, of course, the Caribbean community and beyond. So right now, it's time to open up the phone lines. The number to call Sandra Smith at to get your immigration questions answered absolutely 100% free. You got to call now. Here's the number. The number to call is 877-320-5465. That is 877-320-5465. 877-320-5465. I want everyone. You could be Haitian. You could be from, I don't know, Germany. You could be from Greece. I don't care where you're from. Jamaica. You could be from Trinidad and Tobago. You could be from Guyana, Barbados, Bahamas, Grand Cayman. Wherever in the world you're from, here is an attorney ready to answer your immigration questions now for free. But you got to call this number now. 877-320-5465. That's 877-320-5465. Call now, because if you call later on, you will not be able to get through. Once again, the number to call to get your immigration questions answered, 877-320-5465. Fata, grab the calls for now. 877-320-5465. Maybe you went somewhere else and you're not sure about the answer. Get a second opinion. It's free right here. Maybe you want to find out how quickly you can get your U.S. passport. Get it done here, 877-320-5465. I'll give it a number for the law offices in a minute. But right now, call the attorney, Sandra Smith. She ready for answer all the question. So don't sit down on the backside like me always say. And don't, listen, to stay out of it. Don't sit down on your backside like me always say and pretend like say you know the answer or you have the right answer. No. Every individual's case is completely different. Some of you got married for the wrong reasons. This business marriage thing, which is illegal. We don't support the illegal marriages. Okay. All right? But you want to know what can be done now. Can you get out of that marriage? Can you move forward with your life? Sandra Smith has helped many people in that capacity. Some people need waivers. They've had arrest. They've had situations. Yeah, but know the thing. Some want to get locked up, gun charges, weed charges, court charges, all of that. One of call Sandra. She has done many waivers. She has helped many people to stay with their families here in the United States. That's the reason why you have a squeeze from the streets who understands exactly what's going on out there. Some of you come up here now. Never come up on the papers. Couldn't get a job. So you run go sell some weed on the corner. So you run go run to coke thing. All right, Fata, right? Okay, but anyway, you paid your debt to society. You have paid that debt, and now you want to know, what can I do to get my citizenship sorted out, my status sorted out? What can I do? Can I do anything? Is there anything I can do? Can Sandra Smith, the big time top attorney, help? Yes, she can. Will you get the answer you want? Well, that's for you to find out. That's between you and the attorney. All right? But nobody call right now to get all these questions answered. Or maybe you simply just want to find out how you can get your stay in the United States. It doesn't have to be something complex. It can be very simple. Call the number 877-320-5465. That's 877-320-5465. It's called the Immigration Link. And once again, this is squeezed right here in the building. Consultation is only $50 if you call 877-829-5297. That's 877-829-5297. So once again, call us before 1 p.m. Free consultation. Did I scare you?
No, not at all.
All right. Yeah, you can never be scared, man. I realize that. I hung out at a friend's place of yours in Montego Bay.
Really?
It's called Music. It's right
on
next to
Bottom
Fata.
Road?
Yeah, right on a Bottom Road, for lack of a better name for that road.
Bottom Road.
It's right near Fata's favorite place, Jerk.
The pork pit?
Pork pit.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Well, let's take some calls. We'll talk a little bit about my trip to Jamaica and why the trip was and how the trip was. Let's go to the phone lines right here. Once again, we're powered by BioLife Energy Systems. Got some crazy specials coming up for this month. But let's get into some questions. 877-320-5465. Hello, caller. How are you?
Good afternoon. I'm good.
Good afternoon. My name is David, affectionately and passionately known as Squeeze. What's yours?
My name is Pauline.
Hi, Pauline. Go ahead and ask the attorney Sandra Smith of 40 Wall Street your question.
Hi, Miss Sandra. Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. How are you?
I'm good. I want to ask you a question. My son came here from Jamaica in early February.
Mm-hmm.
He brings 2 kids. They're like, was 2.5. Take them down back for them to grow a little bit more. How long can they stay down there?
Hold on. Take
before-
them down to grow a little more. Go ahead, Polly.
Yes, yes. So your son, I'm assuming that he's a green card holder and his children are as well?
Yes, yes.
Okay. When individuals get green cards, there is this presumption that the persons are going to be staying in the United States as green card holders. Yes, in some instances, like in your case, you'll want children to go back to Jamaica, maybe to go to school. Yes, there are definitely things that you can do. You can actually ask for extension on the stay outside if you're going to be staying for more than a year. Typically, 6 months is what we're looking at. More than a year is a no-no, so you're going to have to ask permission. There's an application that you can fill out to USCIS to get that granted, and you can move forward with them staying outside of the country for more than a year. All right?
Okay, he bring them down in June, and they told him that they could stay. But so how long from June can they stay now?
Well, they can stay for 6 months. I mean, 6 months.
Okay.
Up to a year if there are reasons, but then over a year you will have problems. And as I said before, if you're going to stay for longer than a year, then there are certain forms that you can fill out to extend that stay outside of the United States if you're a green card holder. All right?
Yeah, so bring them back before 6 months. By 6 months now.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Take care.
Thank you so much for choosing the Immigration Link, though, all right? Spread the word and tell everybody about the Immigration Link with Sandra Smith, all right?
Okay, Squeeze, we have it locked.
Take care, Pauline, and go and take your Alpha Plus, come. I don't know you take it already. And you're cleaning the evening with your cleanse, all right?
Yes.
All right, darling. Take care. Once again, folks, the number for Sandra Smith's office, the law offices dealing with immigration, happens to be 877-829-5297. That is 877-829-5297. 877-829-5297. And they also do divorces. Yeah, them do divorces. So I want to get married, I want to get divorced quickly. Go deal with Sandra Smith. She'll deal with that also. All right? Don't worry about it. All right? 877-829-5297. And everybody who called before 1 o'clock today, I'm guaranteeing you that I know about something that you don't know about. You will get a free consultation. A free consultation at the law offices of Sandra Smith and Associates. If you call before 1 p.m. today, you are getting a free consultation. And after that, the consultation is only $50 USD. Let's take another call right now. Squeeze and Sandra. Fata in the studios. Scratch med. Yeah. I'm Gucci at. Hello, caller. How are you? It's your
Hello?
Yes, sir. What's up, man? This is Squeeze and Sandra. What going on?
Yeah, how you doing, man? You got a situation whereby you got a person that filed, they tried to get a visa in someone else's name, and it was denied, right? And then they went to marry to a U.S. citizen, and then they file again, and they had to file a waiver. How long would it take for that waiver to and it was put in English.
Okay, is the person overseas or is the person in the United States? Sir?
Sir, are you there? All right.
Well, here's the thing. He asked, I can answer the question quickly. He asked how long the waiver is going to take to be adjudicated. In some instances, sometimes it takes a month. Sometimes I've seen it up to a year.
Right.
So it pretty much varies on, maybe the officer who has the case, on the type of file it is. So
And
it all
if one
depends.
wants to find out specifically where things are, what can they do?
They can call up immigration. I mean, if the person is here, there's a 1-800 number that they can call. In some instances, they can actually go online and check as well.
Oh, that's great.
So it depends on what's happening with that particular case.
All right,
But
so
you can
then-
always call up for a status update.
So the next time you get back on here, if you can bring that 800 number and the link, the URL for that, that would be great. All right, and take it. All right, let's get back to another call. Once again, folks, this is your immigration link. Remember, you can call Sandra Smith's office at 877-829-5297. Everyone who calls Sandra Smith's office before 1 p.m., you are getting a free consultation. I've never seen her done this. Also, thereafter, it's $50 for the consultation. But let's take another call right now. Hello, caller. This is Squeeze and Sandra. How are you? SNS? If you're not speaking, it's your turn. Are you there?
Hello.
Hello there, my darling. Welcome to the Immigration Link on Link Up Radio. How are you?
Is this immigration?
Yes, it is, my darling. Go ahead with your question for Sandra.
Yeah, I just want to ask a question. If I file for my citizenship, how long would it take to come true?
Yes, good afternoon, ma'am. It typically takes around 3 months. 3 months on average for cases to be adjudicated. If everything is fine, you have no arrest on your record, there's nothing pending, it takes about 3 months.
And if I file for my kids, how long would it take?
If you file for your children after you've obtained your citizenship?
Yeah.
And how old are your children?
21. and
Already
34.
already turned 21?
Yeah.
Okay. If they already turned 21, then, if you file for them, once you become a citizen, right now you're looking at applications that were submitted, and petitions that were submitted in 2006. So around a 7-year wait for children over 21 of U.S. citizens. Okay?
Yeah.
7 years, yes. If they're unmarried, sons and daughters of U.S. citizens, around 7 years.
Okay.
All right?
All right. Thank you, hon.
All right. Thank you so much
You're
for
welcome.
tuning in. All right. And keep listening all day. We got a lot to talk about. All right. Hello, caller. How are you? What is your question for Sandra Smith? You're there.
Hello.
Hi there. Welcome to the Immigration Link. What is your question for Sandra Smith?
Hi. If I'm over 36 and my mother is a citizen, can she file for me in the United States?
If you're over 36 years old and your mother is a U.S. citizen, yes, she can file for
Yeah.
you. Are you married?
She can file for me here. Yes, I'm married.
You're married. Okay, she can file
Yeah.
for you if you're married and she's a U.S. citizen, yes. If you're here and she files for you, when it's time for you to get your green card, you might have a problem if you've overstayed. But if you're here and visiting and you're going back home, then it shouldn't be a problem with you to get your immigrant visa once the priority date becomes current. All
But if
right?
I overstayed, then I'd have a problem.
If you're overstayed, then you won't be able to adjust based on your mother petitioning for you, not at all. Okay?
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you so much for choosing Link Up Radio 93.5. All right.
Thank you.
Okay. Once again, folks, we are powered by USA Credit Repair. Here for you today, there for you tomorrow. You have bad credit? Make sure you listen to this show today. We've got good news for you. Let's take another call right here. The radio number to call is 877-320-5465. 877-320-5465. Sandra Smith is an immigration attorney, of course, right here in the United States of America. Hello, my name is Squeeze, and I'm here with Sandra Smith. Oh, you are with Long, so go through. What's your question?
Hello?
Yes, sir. What is your question for Sandra Smith?
Yeah, my question is this. I've been in this country since 1970, all right? I came as a citizen with my parents. And 2014, my green card gonna be my time for my green card because I lost my green card, but I'm trying to get my citizenship. I got 2 arrests, all right? In 1989, I got
For
2
what?
arrests.
For what?
One was a drug charge, and the other one was fighting.
How much drugs?
You know? Hello?
How much drugs?
Well, with little bit amount. You know, I had some girls in the car with CDs. We had a little small. We had some weed and then a little bit of coke. Very small amount.
35 grams or less?
30.
30 grams or less? I'm sorry.
Less. Very yes.
Less than 30 grams.
Yes,
So
less.
just a couple of lines and a little spliff.
Exactly.
All right.
Well, I mean, that could be a problem, sir. Good afternoon. The thing is, you said you entered in 1970 with your parents, and your parents were U.S. citizens at the time, you said?
My parents are, well, both of them deceased. They're deceased as U.S. citizens, yes.
Right. Do you know if they became U.S. citizens before you turned 18?
Yes, of course, yes.
Okay.
My parents were U.S. citizens before coming 18,
Right.
yes.
The reason why I'm asking you that question is because you could be a citizen by way of your parents. And if that's the case, then, you wouldn't have to move forward and obtaining citizenship on your own. Now, if you are not considered to be a citizen under your parents and moving forward to get your own citizenship on your own right, you may have problems if you have had convictions involving drugs in the past. This is something that you'd have to come down to the office so we can evaluate to see, first of all, if you're already a citizen, and if you're not a citizen already, if you'll be able to move forward on your own right in obtaining your citizenship, bearing in mind that you have had issues with the law as it regards drugs. Okay?
What's your office number?
Okay, that's what I get paid for, to give out. The number for Sandra's office. You want an appointment? Do you want an appointment?
Yes, of course.
All right, hold on there, man. Hold on there. First, I give him an appointment. Yeah, man. Yeah, we've got that kind of a service up here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to the Immigration Link. Going to take another call right now. We are here with Sandra Smith, the powerful U.S. immigration attorney, helping people of all makes, creed, color, religion, ethnicity. Doesn't matter where you're from, okay? She wants to help you with U.S. immigration advice and help. Make sure you call her office at 877-829-5297. That's 877-829-5297. We proudly do the Immigration Link each and every single day here from 12:03 until 12:30. And we also have extended plays. We're moving to the evening programs. program rather, what we let you know more about that. That's going to be between 7 and 8 p.m. So spread the word. Immigration Link coming to the airwaves in the evenings, and we'll let you know a little bit more about that very soon. Keep listening right here. Remember, this program goes until 4 p.m. this afternoon. Let's take one more call right here with Sandra Smith. Anyway, let's take another call. Once again, the Immigration Link, never a dull moment. Final call. Hello, caller. How are you? Maybe another one. Hello.
Yes, hello.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for joining this crazy Immigration Link, meaning that I put the humor in it, but Sandra keeps the serious part. What's your question?
Yes, my fiance is here on a student visa, I believe, and she's in college and she's working, and also her mom is also, I think, trying to file for her also. So my question is, I have a green card. If we get married, does that change her status in terms of, what's already in process, or does it speed it up or slow it down?
Good afternoon, sir. So she has a student visa and she's here and she's in status. She has not overstayed her visa?
No, she hasn't overstayed it.
Right. Okay, I mean, if it is your plan to marry her, that should not have any bearing on anything. If you plan to also file for her as a spouse, a green card holder filing for a spouse, that should not have a bearing on anything either. If her mother plans to file for her, all it means is that she has 2 petitions in and she's a student on a student visa. It won't have any bearing on her.
Okay, all right, but does me marrying her, does it speed up our process, or does
Speed up what process? Speed up what process?
In terms of her, getting her green card.
Well, I mean, here's a question I have for you. How long have you had your green card, sir?
Oh, I've been here for over 30-something years.
Well, what you probably should do is you should then apply for your citizenship. That will speed up the process if you then file for her. If you file for her as a green card holder, it's a much slower process than if you're a U.S. citizen and you file for your spouse.
All right? Okay, so all right, I understand. Okay.
All right.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you so much. All right. Once again, folks, the number for Sandra Smith's office is 877-829-5297. But let's squeeze one more call in. Hello, caller. How are you?
Yes, good afternoon. Can I speak to Sandra?
Yes, you may.
Yes, Sandra. Good morning.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
I have a green card which expires in June 2014, but I haven't paid my taxes for the last 5 years. I have an accountant who is dealing with that. Can I go ahead and actually apply for citizenship?
Well, you can apply for your citizenship, but you might have some problems moving forward because there's a requirement for you to, you can't be owing taxes if you're going to apply for your citizenship. So you're doing the right thing by hiring an accountant to assist you with your taxes. In some instances, there are clients of mine who've actually had situations like yours, and then they would then get in a payment plan with the IRS, and they will be able to move forward with applying for their citizenship. So that's something you could also consider doing is, if you owe too much money, you can't afford to pay it, get some sort of payment plan, and when you go in for your interview, you can also let the officer know that you're moving forward with taking care of your taxes. So that should not be a problem. Okay?
Okay. Thank you very much. I'll call you back on your other line and make an appointment with you, okay?
Certainly.
Not a problem. Once again, folks, this has been the U.S. Immigration Link on Link Up Radio 93.5 WVIP. We must remind you that this has been an attorney advertisement brought to you by the law offices of Sandra Smith and Associates, located at 40 Wall Street on the 28th floor. Her phone number happens to be 877-829-5297. That is 877-829-5297. We've had this immigration link for well over 18 years. Sandra Smith is a very proficient and competent attorney, in my opinion. We must also remind you that prior results do not necessarily guarantee future outcome, but if I were one on the outside, I would definitely choose Sandra Smith because of her diligence, her persistence, her aggression in actually handling your case. Call her once again at 877-829-5297. That is 877-829-5297. She's open 6 days a week, late on Wednesdays, and definitely on Saturdays, she happens to be there. The name is David Squeeze Anarchy, the broadcaster. Sandra Smith is here. Here's what she will do for every single person. Call before 1 p.m. Call before 1. Sandra Smith will answer your questions absolutely free. You will not have to pay anything. It will not be on the radio. It will be off the radio, but you've got to call before 1 p.m. Hundreds, maybe thousands of people will be calling, so call now. Ladies and gentlemen, call Sandra Smith's office. The number is 877-829-5297 to get your questions answered for free by 1 p.m. 877 877-829-5297. That's 877-829-5297. Remember, when you retain her, the consultation fee is waived, hence no consultation fee for you. However, if you want to just do a consultation after 1 p.m., that happens to be $50 for your consultation. But you got to call her before 1 o'clock. Free up the thing, Sandra. We love it. 877-829-5297. That's 877-829-5297. 877-829-5297. Free immigration consultation, regardless of what country you're from, representing. It doesn't matter. Call her for your U.S. immigration advice at 877-829-5297. I said it. I didn't stutter. I didn't mumble. I didn't make a mistake. I said your consultation is free off the air before 1 p.m. in Sandra Smith's office, and that number happens to be 877-829-5297. Be smart. Get a free opinion right now before 1 p.m. Doesn't matter where in the world you are. You want U.S. immigration advice? Link up with a bona fide attorney, Sandra Smith, at 877-829-5297. Free. 877-829-5297. That's 877-829-5297. Make that link, make that call, and get your help from Sandra Smith and Associates. Thank you so much, Sandra. Looking forward to speaking with you again very soon.
Thanks, David. Have a good weekend.
All right, no problem. Love it when she calls me David.